do it in a second once everything is confirmed up and running. That button and make sure the volume's going here. Then I go over here. Then I go here and I click this button. And now you can see.
I click this button. I can see.
But hello.
Hello.
So I'm honestly amazed I didn't see this at the end of last stream, but like,
Mm-hmm.
our progression is literally on the screen right now. You can kind of see it. On the grate.
Yeah.
So I was just like kind of figuring out like, where am I supposed to go? And it's like, oh, it's literally right here. I think this is the place if I'm ever gonna forget where to go in this game, it's this step right here. Hello, Velrith. That sound is really loud.
Whoa. Yeah, it was.
There's nothing I can do about that.
You got an achievement! Look at it!
Actually, I might be able to. Oh, this doesn't pop up on.
Like Steam. Your friend is playing a porn game!
Okay, well, I still can't turn the volume down for it. But I can just turn the sound off for it. I don't mind the sound, it's just so loud.
Yeah. I should have made onion rings to go with the steak.
You should
I'm
have.
a fool.
I still can't get over the joke from last night.
Yup.
Oh my god, it was... My only regret is I wish I could have recorded it.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing is I wish I could just record everything and just have it. But a lot of shenanigans involved with that. And... Oh, we've got the keys already, so we can just walk up here. But now we have plungers. Plungers! Never mind how we got 4 of them, but you know.
Plunger shoe.
Just like that one guy who took his prosthetic feet off and put plungers there. This is definitely because I've played this game before. I just know how this part works.
Yeah. The lucky guess.
We can't go down there yet because we can't make that jump.
Ruby snacks.
You heard Blender? No. You did not hear Blender.
I did also not hear Blender.
No, I don't. I know Isaac wants to learn it at some point. I'm trying to make him. Okay, here we go. Here's my least favorite room. And it's specifically for trying to get all the dang snacks.
I was on the assumption that there was like a blender sound in the background or something. I was like, what? I didn't hear a blender in the background. And the only thing that could have sounded like a blender is me trying to cut my stupid steak.
Yeah, did you know you blend your steak?
Steak smoothie. Gross.
New to Taco Bell, coming soon.
Yuckers.
Yuck.
Yuckers. Also, we get 2 weeks of Fool Scout back to back next week.
Oh, nice.
Because they didn't have one last night. Because I think it was Busco's fault. If I read that correctly from glancing last night while we were doing session.
I'll take your word on it.
I can take a look-see quick. I'll just have to go to the server because it's already on the channel. Okay, it was 2 people. Bosco's at a con, and Zan, obviously the one who's going to run it, he was feeling under the weather, so... Can't do much about that.
Damn it.
And also,
two
definitely with how the campaign is set up, they kind of need everyone there anyways.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a campaign of like, oh yeah, this person could just be missing for like a session.
I don't think I've ever seen a campaign where you can just do that. Like, oh, this person could just not be here this session.
Yeah, it's not often where, one is obviously not set up specifically for that, but, ones that are flexible enough for that. Trying to find a word for it, and I think flexible is the right one.
I just don't know if I've ever seen, like, a campaign that's built that way. Like, you usually want people there for important stuff that happen.
Yeah.
Rummy.
And eventually, when I do learn Blender, I want to mess with the anime physics thing that, the one person made. I think that'll be fun.
Don't worry about it. I made it.
You did it. I don't think I've heard of the Strongholds and Followers book.
I'm working on my own supplement. I don't have time for anyone else's stuff.
It's true.
I got a lot of good
Also,
advice
unsure
last
if any of
night
that.
for that.
What'd you say?
I said I got a lot of good advice for that last night.
Yeah, you did. Number go up.
It's true that was at the core of that advice was just number go up, but like
Yeah.
still like Still good advice.
Yeah. I mean, which honestly, I told you that, and, you know, I expected that's one of their criticisms, you know, anyways. But I was willing to go along with you being like, no, I want to start up small and work up. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
I got into a mode where I was being stubborn, but like hearing also like some other stuff was like, okay, yeah, like this doesn't really break anything. Did I not get all the keys? Nope, no, missed one. Anyway, the supplement. What's the supplement about?
Right?
Also, Taco Bell does have chicken nuggets, and they're apparently like some of the best chicken nuggets you can get because they're made with like actual meat.
Yummers.
They also have a grilled, like, I think it's like a grilled cheese burrito. It's really good. It's also really filling. For like $6, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like giving NPCs a stronghold and NPC followers rules and the like for such. That's pretty cool.
Very good.
Ruby snacks. Right?
I think the new 2024 or 5.5 Dungeon Master's Guide has rules for that stuff. I didn't take a look at it, so I don't remember how in-depth that was, and if there's how much overlap between that book and obviously the new rules, but
Cool. A Ronster token.
So on the other side? Yes.
get it. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it changes every time you play.
Yep.
Okay, so speaking of spiders, Legend of Grimrock has some like giant spider enemies that you have to kill or run across. But this enemy guide, part of how it works was like pros and cons, like, you know, like, oh, this enemy doesn't have a lot of HP and it's weak to fire, but then it has like cons, like it's really fast, you know, doesn't turn. So, you know, it can attack from any sides, like stuff like that. One of the giant spider enemies was pros. No, this thing is from hell. I figured you would enjoy that.
This thing hates you. Die.
Well, it's like they attack fast, they can poison you, and there's usually never just one of them.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good reason to not like these things. One day I want to play Legend of Grimrock again and beat it. It's a very difficult game. A spider that lives in a dead lich's skull. Does it also have power word kill?
No, it just screams at you and then you die.
Ruby snacks.
Power scream
I think
kill.
that's the funniest like legendary action I think probably in the game is from the Demi-Lich of just it screams and you die. There's obviously a save attached to it, and I think it's like similar to the Banshee's wail of like, oh, if you're under X amount, or if this drops you, you know, to threshold or something, there's like a threshold in the saving throw, and then if you meet both of the requirements of the threshold and the saving throw fail, you just drop to 0. I was just like, oh, good.
Cool.
A funny screaming skull. Whenever 5e tools feels like it wants to
Throwing
load.
snacks. Right? Oh no! It's a zombie! Right? A monster token.
Yeah, but I had an epiphany the last time I played before today, the last time I played Persona 3 Reload, is that in New Game Plus, I keep all of my theurgies that I've unlocked because they're based in the compendium, which I keep. So that's part one. And the instigating thing of this was like, I want to level everyone up so they're not like useless in boss fights. But you know, doing that like regularly is kind of tedious, and doing it with Twilight Fragments is really expensive and would involve multiple trips to Tartarus usually to mitigate that, which don't have the time slots for right now. And even if you get the Great Clock, it only levels them up by a max of 13. So with Makoto being level 94 now, I should think level 96, but was level 91. That takes a while. So I sat there and I thought, and I'm like, wait a second, I keep all my theurgies. One of these just deals max damage to everything in the battle and sets my HP and SP to 1, which is negligible. You know, don't worry about it. I can just sit there and farm the Reaper because I can kill him in one shot.
Yeah.
And better yet, by going to a specific computer URL that you can get, you unlock a technique that lets you get a surprise attack from no matter what angle you attack the enemy at. As long as you like run enough beforehand, you can just sprint at him and get a free surprise round on the Reaper by attacking him head on. So I go first, use this thing that deals max damage to kill it. Bada bing, bada boom, 300k XP to anybody in the party. I can't believe I made that. Don't worry, there we go. It's made chain or whatever, so it can fly by moving the skull listen around. That's incredible. But yeah, so I killed the Reaper twice, and got a bunch of people up to like level 69, 70. Listen to him, so focused.
No, I was waiting for you to finish. Yeah. I think most of the games come down to probably the best grinding method is just killing the Reaper.
Pretty much.
It's a werewolf.
Yeah, but it's just usually not doable until like the end of the game.
Yeah. Unless you get like really lucky or have a really good cheese setup.
I'm gonna be honest, like my first time killing the Reaper, like anyone that wasn't named Makoto Yuki was pretty useless.
Yeah. And obviously that cheese involves like, you know, famously Persona 5, which I think Persona 5 might have the weakest Reaper, question mark? I don't know.
You can certainly make it the weakest Reaper.
Yeah, you can. Fucking pollen season.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Like, I don't know about, like, default stats, but, like, you can certainly make it the weakest Reaper by going during pollen season.
Yep. That's like, I think the first pollen season is like not like obviously early, but it's pretty early. Or it's like it's early enough of like, yeah, like naturally you would have no chance fighting the Reaper, but because of the debuff it gets, like you can technically. Because I think he has like basically half stats across the board, I think.
Which would put him at like 45, which is really good. Or like 50 maybe, but
Thanks, Ruby Snacks. Now let's get that key so we can get out of
That's
here.
information I have to look up again.
yeah, the Reaper in 3 will like has I think basically every element in the game.
Like, what was that?
Like he's got each of the 4 elements. He's got Almighty,
Run, Scoob!
and he's got I think one of each physical skill. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So he can literally hit any weakness that he wants to, and he will go for it.
Yep. I think every Reaper in all 3 games has that.
I've only faced the one in 3 because I don't think it's a trophy in Royal to beat the Reaper.
Yeah, probably not.
If it wasn't a trophy in Royal, I didn't do it.
Yeah, but the Reaper in 5, obviously because they introduced gun skills, has one-shot kill. The high crit, like high physical damage gun move. So it's like, cool, if it doesn't kill your party member, they might just eat the crit and then be knocked down, and then the Reaper gets another turn. Oops.
So the other thing that the Reaper gets in 3, and this is why the surprise attack for farming in New Game Plus is so important. If you start the battle normally, it gets a turn for every party member in the battle.
Ruby Snacks.
So with a full party of 4, it just goes 4 times. Right before
Yeah.
anybody can do anything, no matter what the agility stats are. Which is nasty. And then it goes 2 times per turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a warp gate.
Raid boss version of Gabriel specifically negates the cheese strat gear that gets you through the game. What game is this from?
Ruby Snacks. Right?
I see. I haven't played a Star Ocean, so.
One day we'll play one. Ghost can just chill in that pot.
Let me out. I'm spooky.
Right?
Are you ready for second boss?
Sure am.
Raffney!
Scooby!
I might need to take a save state here. There's an achievement on this boss.
Well,
I'd like to try and get it.
Scooby, I'm almost there. Got it. Jeepers, my skin was
I can't believe you'd want an achievement.
You won't get away that easily.
You think that was easy?
This will teach you to cross paths with me. Here, I think this old friend of yours is dying to see you.
Right?
Scooby, I can't believe it. It's the green ghost.
That's right. and pretty soon you won't stand a ghost of a chance.
Oh, he said the thing.
You said the thing.
He said the funny joke.
Okay, I'll save state here. What's the button for it? I don't know. Save state. Let me look up what the achievement is first off, because I don't remember the specific details. I might have to sign in again.
Beat the boss.
Nope, don't. Okay. Nope, that's for the GameCube version. Do Night of 100 Frights on the PS2. Beat the Green Ghost without super smashing more than 3 times or taking damage.
Oh.
Nope. That closed like right when I wanted it to not close. You asshole. Didn't think you'd attack until I at least got one hit off on you. This is going to drive me insane. It's just getting close to him triggers that. Yeah, he didn't do it that time. Why the fuck are you running over there? Okay, thanks Daphne for taking forever to open it.
Yippee!
We'll figure this out. What the f- Okay, fine. You saw that, right? You just flew right over it.
Yep.
I want to try and get this, like, normally and stall in one go, but I gotta figure out what he's doing. What's the strat for this boss? Because I've never tried to do it like this. Can I not get him in the middle one yet? Alright, let's experimento here.
Scouting run.
Scouting run.
Oh, that's probably why it didn't work. Because he wasn't actually over it.
Yeah. I definitely know this is a strat. If you don't want to take damage, you have to get him to throw it down here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
One.
Okay, I don't think we want the middle one to be first. Oh no, we can just get the middle one over and over, apparently. Did that give it to me? That doesn't make sense. Hold on. It did give it to me, what?
Wow. Incredible.
Okay, well, I feel like that's bugged, but let's just...
You did it, you win.
Okay, well, I definitely super smashed more than once, but, you know, we don't care.
Good job, Scooby. But what's the green ghost doing here?
I didn't take damage, and I got him 1, 2, 3.
Scooby-Doo?
Yep.
the green ghost isn't really a ghost.
Well,
You all
what
saw
about
it.
The Reaper and the Black Knight.
Have you seen them as well?
Uh-huh.
Jeepers! Those are all villains from our past. Scooby-Doo, something strange is definitely going on here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Daphne! Who? That is a ghost.
I saw it, Scooby.
Right?
Easy, guys. It's just me, Holly.
Oh, it's Holly.
Holly, boy, am I glad to see you. Scooby and I have been seeing some pretty strange things. Hey, what's that? Oh, I found a box of my Uncle Alexander's inventions. I'm not sure why it's in here, though. He usually keeps them in his super secret lab. A secret lab? Yeah, that's where he thinks up all his crazy inventions. Maybe there's something in here we can
Yeah,
use.
apparently saving during this
Or
breaks the
a
achievement,
Ruby Snack.
which is weird.
Solar
I'm gonna
powered
say we got it
nightlight.
normally, though. That's fine.
Underwater winner's racket.
Microwave safe ice cube.
From the
tray.
time that he took 1 damage,
Ray.
I
what
did
was
not
this
Super
umbrella?
Smash and miss, and a
That's
chance to deal
actually
more
one of my
damage.
uncle's more useful inventions.
Combination of gear causes you to be invincible but lose HP every second. A weapon add-on that recovers HP with every hit, and I'm like, causes 4 additional hits per attack. Oh jeez.
Here we go
Funny.
again. Right?
Now you can float.
Wow. Become as Mary Poppins.
I think the next boss achievement is like probably the most annoying one, but there's a very specific reasoning that's really hard to explain for that.
It's
Alright, so we go over here, here.
a warp day.
Yeah, and this is why that warp gate is so important, so you can just warp right back here. Hey, welcome to the set of levels that if you're going to attempt a damageless or deathless run,
Good fucking luck.
this is where your run dies. If it's going to die anywhere, it is going to be on these levels. And then on the final boss, because... yeah, there's some shenanigans there.
Yeah.
Right? Rummy.
Chimpkin.
Crab chicken.
The chicken of the sea.
Crabs.
Not tuna. Crab.
Okay, that one's on me.
Right?
Let me get out of flying fish heck. This guy's booty before he decides to come over there. I really need to run to the restroom. I am not being
Go bathroom.
I am not being given a choice in this matter, so I will be right back. You can talk D&D stuff while I'm gone.
Sure. Devs of the remake of the Star Ocean the Second Story knew the invisibility gear combo existed, so they made Raid Gabriel able to negate armor invincibility effects. Yep, checks out. Usually what happens with a remake. The funny stuff gets patched out. I still have half a steak left. I still gotta eat this. Yeah, so I forgot. When Dragon comes back, I have a funny thing from Yoko Taro rewriting what he would have imagined for Monster Hunter Rise's story to be. So look forward to it. It's a doozy. Yeah, I think most games have a bragging rights boss. It just depends on where that is. And then even if you don't have a bragging rights boss, you can just make a challenge run, set limitations and stuff. In the base game, there's a quest you can undertake to remove the limits of the final boss. Interesting. Numby go up. I also wonder what the max level will be, but we're not going to find that out for another few expansions. Because it really depends on how big they're going to make the game and how long it's even going to run.
Yep. Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
I've returned.
Did you also grab return with a steak?
No.
Oh, damn.
I have returned minus steak.
Here, you can have mine.
Thanks, buddy.
Evolve mode is definitely going to be interesting, to say the least.
I'm very excited for it.
I saw the most, like, I don't want to say like visceral's, I think, too strong of a word, but in the same vein of like a really strong visceral negative, I guess not super negative reaction, but just someone screaming when they saw the cast bar on the bard. I was like, yeah, I can imagine. Because I think like the text on the tweet was like, when the reaction somebody has when they're allergic to cast bars.
Incredible.
Or when you're a fizz range and you're allergic to cast bars. I believe it was probably. I was like, yeah, checks out.
I think like the final bit of Bard's combo in Evolved mode is getting a cast bar, but it's not a very long one.
No. That's like 2.5 seconds, I believe. Standard caster time.
Oh my god. It's one snack, man. There we go.
As I told Dragon, I'm like, I don't know how easy it is going to be for me to adjust to my white mage stuff having no cast bar.
Your attack.
I'm just able to schmoove while casting.
Only your attack.
Yeah.
I think it's just important to remember.
Yeah, I know. I was going to add the addendum of offensive spells because the heals have GCDs. Obviously, I'm ever so curious on how they're going to change bosses going forward then, you know, with that system in mind of, since everybody is going to be likely schmooving around, bosses are then going to probably be more interactive and probably doing more stuff.
Well, it's mainly... It's less about movement and more the fact that now there's no 2-minute meta.
Yeah.
That they don't have to worry about, we need to place bosses on the 2-minute mark to make you think about what you're doing.
I will likely still have to deal with opener raid wide.
Unless it's M10S.
Auto attack raid wide.
I mean, yeah, like I don't think that
favorite.
I don't think that's gonna change.
I still think that's so fucking funny.
No, what's funny is it happens so often that like M10S does not start off with a raid wide, it starts off with a tank buster. So it's just every fiber of my being wants to press feint during my opener, and I'm like, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like sure, yes, it mitigates the damage on the tank buster that's happening, but it's so negligible it doesn't matter. I will say though, if you want to see what Bard looks like, it was shown off in the initial stage during their dev panel, so I could probably find that and link you to it. I really like
they
how
showed off.
I really like how it looks.
They showed off Paladin, Dragoon, Bard, and White Mage.
Why the F is Ava and FF? I don't. It's because Yoshi P likes it.
Yeah. And apparently the reason why, probably likely the reason why, I should say. I should addendum. Because in an interview, Ishii mentioned that he played, I think it's Star Wars Galaxy, also had like a rework thing similar to what we're doing now with Reborn mode and Evolve mode, and it didn't work out too well with them, just automatically swapping everything to that. So that is why him and the team are doing it like they are now, of you still have Reborn mode, but we're going to slowly shift to this new one.
Yeah,
So we likely don't have this huge backlash.
that's kind of what my thought was. I think the only thing they have committed to is we're not doing the raid buffs.
Yeah.
Like those are being gone entirely. So like Bard and Dancer will be getting changed a bit in terms of their party-wide buffs. Basically anything with a party-wide buff is probably getting changed a little bit. Okay, I don't see how that hit me there, but alright.
Rummy.
I'm just curious what they're gonna do for some of them.
Rummy snacks.
But yeah, I have a whole thing about why I don't like Alliance raids being the collab. And the long story short is, it has nothing to do with what the collab is. I just think it's a terrible idea. You end up with a weaker story overall.
Yep.
I think all the collabs should do the Monster Hunter bit, and I think they should just go a little bit more ham. Like Monster Hunter, like, I think instead of doing, like, a dungeon, they could do, like, 2 trials instead. Right? But
Yeah.
I think an EVA collab could have, like, a mini story with, like, you know, maybe a couple dungeons, and then the trial, or, you know, just a dungeon, then the trial, and, like, a single-player thing. Like, I don't think it needs to be this whole thing that is spread out over the course of, like, 2 years.
Yeah.
A monster token.
And then obviously the biggest thing that makes them, you know, less interesting story-wise is the big elephant in the room that you have to address is how do you make it fit? How does it start? How does it end?
Yep.
Where do they go when it's done? How do they get here? And then determining, okay, how much of their lore are we adding into this, and also are we making their lore fit into our lore and mixing the two together? Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a warp day.
I know some people are super excited just because it's Evangelion, and I'm like, I don't, if this is one of those collabs that is like, if you don't like Evangelion, you are probably not having a good time.
Yep.
Like, we can talk all we want about like how the fights are going to be probably better, but it's just like, I don't really know. Like, the fights can be good all they want, but nothing changes the fact I don't give a shit about anything that's going on.
Yeah. Oh my god, Shinji's doing the thing!
And
Cool. Oh my god, I can't believe you weren't excited when Shinji did this thing, and he did the thing just like he did in this scene in episode blank.
cool.
Neat.
I didn't watch the show. I don't care.
Oh my god, clearly you don't like Final Fantasy XIV because you didn't like the Alliance raid. Fake fan.
I think I screwed up something. Well, I hope not. Maybe just stockpiles it. Who knows? I'll have to figure out. I might have to play this game again. But whatever.
Grab the jobstone, Shinji.
Yeah, but it just the long story instead of the TLDR is, I think, like we've had the Nier collab. Oh my god. There we go. We had the Nier collab, which I'm going to be honest, even as someone who likes Nier, that story sucked. I'm sorry. It's not good.
I think it was alright.
It's okay at best. It really is just okay at best. And I've gone into in our D&D group, I just don't like Yoko Tara's writing. I don't think it's good.
I think he writes pretty good. But that's
not.
you know, obviously a matter of opinion.
But regardless, like, that story was really weak. It really relied heavily on I hit jump, come on. Really relied heavily on the Nier elements.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you don't really care about Nier, like, it just gets lost on you. We have the FF11 stuff going on right now. And as someone who, you know, is not into FF11, I don't know anything about it. I could care less about what the story is right now. Like, there's the only thing I'm curious about. There we go. Is like what's gonna happen to Prish in this guy who is definitely not the Warrior of Light substitute that they can put in the game. But like anything that is happening with like the actual story, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, the fights are neat, but it's like I don't care about who any of these characters are.
Oh my god, I can't believe you don't care about Shantoto. The most powerful black mage in Final Fantasy history.
Ruby snacks.
Rivals Donald Duck, known famous black mage of Final Fantasy or Square Enix history.
Oh yes, Donald Duck, known murderer of self.
Rummy.
I mean, clearly he is, you know, one of the best mages in Square Enix, in the Square Enix franchise of games, because he casted Zetaflare, right?
Clearly, this tiny duck that fired a laser called Zetaflare that annihilated Xehanort is stronger than Bahamut, who didn't even get to cast Mega Flare and destroyed Cartano.
Yeah.
Ruby snacks.
Actually, I think he might have gotten to cast Mega Flare. It doesn't. I don't know if he did or not. I don't remember from that gimmick, but still. But still, Mega Flare fucked up a lot of shit if he cast it.
Mhm.
Certainly did more damage than Zen Flare.
Which I still think that's funny that people forget. It's like, Donald fucking died. He can't cast anything after he did that because he's dead. It's like, ah, yes, such a powerful mage. Can only cast it once, dies. Meanwhile, other things casting smaller flares, same devastation, but they're still alive. They can do it more. Silly power scalers.
But anyway, like the collabs just the story ends up relying on them too much. And I generally just think the non-collab stories are more interesting. Okay. Don't even give me the snack, why don't you? Alright. Speaking of that, this is just my opinion. If you want to be excited for the Eva collab, go for it. Do not let me stop you. I just wish they wouldn't do it in the Alliance raid. I think there are way more interesting stories that they could tell.
There's nothing wrong with clap when you see the thing.
No, there's not.
That was literally the whole Mario Galaxy movie.
Well, I think there's a little bit. I think there's a little bit wrong with it, but it's more from like a business standpoint rather than like a consumer standpoint, right?
Mhm.
Because like that, like let's take Fortnite. Fortnite is probably the main reason that I don't get excited for collabs anymore.
Yeah.
Because like anytime they come out and say, "Oh, it's a new skin," it's just a collab with something else.
Mhm.
There's no creativity coming from that team, I feel like. And if there are any original skins, they sure do not get talked about.
I can't believe I've been eating this steak for like an hour.
Fuck. I just feel like so many things are just doing collabs just to do the collabs and not doing ones that make sense. Like FF11 makes sense. The other Final Fantasies kind of do just make sense, but my problem with those collabs is the fact that they're awful. Like 16's collab with 14 was really cool, but like it could have been so much more. And it's limited, so you can't even do it right now. 15 is really... 15's just really bad compared to what, like, the regular game got. And I still think, like, if I loaded up Final Fantasy 15 right now, I don't think I could do the 14 collab. I think the Dragon Quest collab 14 has is probably the worst thing they've ever done.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I tried.
Frights, crabs.
It's just hard to get excited. Like, if they did a new Dragon Quest thing, I'd probably be more excited. But I don't think my opinion would change. I don't think any new collabs they do should be an Alliance raid or a normal raid series. I just don't think they should. And I'm at least happy there's a couple of content creators that are like, yeah, I don't really know if I like the idea of a collaboration IP or a collaboration alliance raid.
Right, steak is consumed in Ajba now. When Twitch decides to start it.
Ruby snacks.
Any day now, Twitch. Alright, while that's thinking about it, and while the ad is going, I'm gonna go grab a water.
Go for it. I'm gonna keep dying.
Rummy.
I'm gonna keep having to do this section over and over. Frick. Hit square by accident.
Rummy.
I definitely think on a deathless damageless run, you would definitely just not get a ton of snacks in here. It's just not worth it. But I'm trying to 100% it, so I gotta get everything. Definitely keep thinking and jumping around that, and I'm not.
Ruby snacks.
And we're out, thank God. Alright, here we go. At 8:40, I should have enough for that snack gate up there.
Scooby! It's a warp gate.
Welcome back.
Ruby snacks.
Would have been back a little sooner, but my roommate asked how the steak was, so I was giving my critique. But it was good.
Whippy! Ruby snacks. Scooby!
Where is that tweet with the funny Yoko Taro Monster Hunter Rise?
Oh, yeah, you were going to tell me about this.
Yep. Right, I have found it.
Ruby!
Alright, so in the post he writes,
There I go!
because this is, I don't know if like an interview or something, but like for Yoko Taro himself, this is, you know, what he writes. The elderly muscular guy becomes a human shield in the rampage that happens after the tutorial and dies. So do you remember like the chief of the
Yeah.
village?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's him.
Scooby! There I
And
go!
what's more, the reason for his death is a blunder made by the player. But of course, the deaths don't stop with Fugen the Elder. Either the girl selling Dongo, Yomogi, or Hanai in the Buddy Plaza die. The one who doesn't die turns evil and sets fire to Kimura Village. The chorus part of the Buddy Plaza soundtrack disappears. He continues to add some more context. Hanai in the Buddy Plaza likely refers to Buddy handler Iori, who is voiced by Natsuki Hanai in the Japanese version of Monster Hunter Rise. Paragraph 2. In order to stand up to the final boss of the game, who doesn't take damage from normal attacks, the player can craft a weapon using either of the village's Wyverian twin sisters as materials. After crafting the weapon, the vocal track from Kimura Village's soundtrack disappears. Furthermore, Yoko proposes that as the main characters of the game are killed off one by one, they get replaced by shopkeepers and other low-profile NPCs. The player slowly becomes ostracized by them, labeled as the one who brought misfortune to Kimura Village. They also become progressively unwilling to sell you items and weapons, causing the game's difficulty to rise. In the highest difficulty stages, the monsters become able to talk. The true meaning, quotations, behind Monster and Kimura Village is revealed. This is also when the player realizes why character voice lines were introduced in this installment. Finally, Yoko Taro writes the conclusion to this his story. After you've cleared all of the village quests, Kimura Village turns into ruins, and you're only able to continue the game in multiplayer. The players having lost everything, just keep on relentlessly killing monsters, void of emotion, spreading the barren wasteland of a world. The end.
That is what I mean when I say he does not tell good stories.
It's so needlessly edgy and depressing. It's so funny.
That's what I mean. I just feel like I'm reliving Nier. I just feel like I'm reliving Automata, where just everybody dies. But it doesn't really add anything.
It's like, not everything has to be that deep, man. Some people just want to play this game to make a hat, alright? Make that thing into boots. But one of the replies, because like right here on the top, is no shade to Yoko Taro, but this looks like the equivalent of those ROM hack slash game ideas. But what if Pokemon was edgy and realistic? Monster Hunter is fundamentally a light-hearted game, and the fact that serious moments are sprinkled with personomy makes them more engaging. Yeah. It's like, Monster Hunter doesn't need to be realistic. Who cares? The monsters themselves are not realistic. Yeah, but I'll post it in the Discord server later for anyone else who wants to read it. So I kind of stumbled through it.
I think my problem really just is Nier, like, has like a really simple premise and has some really fun stuff that it does, but it just tries to become needlessly complicated.
Yeah.
And then on top of it being needlessly complicated, they leave a lot of shit vague on purpose. And it's like, oh, but what do you think it is? And it's like, bro, I don't think it's...
Yeah, but that's what people like about it, is either the vagary or trying to slowly piece things together, the complexity.
Ruby snacks.
Look, if that's a similar thing you're going for, Valorith, go for it. There's a market for it.
The problem isn't honestly, I don't like the writing for him for that in general, but like the problem with Yoko Taro's version of Monster Hunter, what the fuck, it slid down like light speed, is it just fundamentally misunderstands what people want from Monster Hunter.
Yep.
And it was just like, haha, what if everyone died and you were actually the villain all along?
Yeah, what if you were the monster?
Which I think...
The monsters aren't the monster, you are.
Which can be done. I'm not going to say it can't be done, but certainly not like that.
No.
I think there are examples of games where they have done... Where they have gone, yeah, you were actually the villain all along, and they've just...
It's like God Eater could get away with that. You know, considering, you know, the God Eaters are... Is it the weapon, or is it, like, the person? I don't remember.
What do you mean? Oh, the God Eaters are the person.
Yeah, so it's like, because you have origami cells, like, as, you know, the hunter of the game to kill the origami, it's like, yeah, you could have a game where it's like, you eventually turn evil and then turn on everyone and just, you know, a murder spree. Then again, that would be more of like a... That'd be such a weird thing of like you playing the game up to a certain point, playing it like a normal God Eater game, and then halfway through it turns into Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. It's like there's Revengeance is real good. Don't get me wrong, awesome game, but that would be such a weird shift.
For you not to run away from living.
By my own order, you all die.
But it's like you can also just be so obsessed with killing monsters that,
See if you can get me down.
you know,
Scoob.
you just neglect everything, and that's how the village falls to ruins, or people don't like you.
Thanks, Scooby.
You know,
I think the mastermind's behind this mystery. Have you seen the others?
Well, but I lost them.
Maybe if we look around, we can find some clues that will lead us right to them. And to the professor.
I've had a bellyful of your meddling. It's high past time I did away with you once and for all. I think you'll remember this old adversary of yours. He certainly remembers you.
What's happening? It's the roast of Redbeard. Shiver me timbers.
I think your old foe has a score to settle with you.
Right? Right?
how the raincoat ghosts.
Yeah, you see how they, like, just automatically adjust to your verticality?
Yeah,
You have to kill 12 of those without taking damage in the final bit.
funny.
It's explained both. It's just at the end of the story. That's the mystery.
The mystery.
Rummy.
I wonder if I wonder if our DM was expecting us to actually fight the Bone Claw last night.
Shred.
So I did look up the stats. That's theoretically winnable.
Yeah, just not at the point that we got introduced to it.
Yeah.
Rummy.
They'll start up there, so it's just like,
Come on, ghosties.
damn it. And then like the recoil like makes you take damage from the other ones that are like right there.
Yeah.
How did I miss?
Ice cream come back.
This is, by the way, the reason I play on softcore, because hardcore is not worth the frustration of people making stupid achievements.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. This is a bad achievement. It really is. Come on! What the hell?
Damn.
What's the quick button for, like, because it doesn't say on here. Hotkeys. One and F. One, yeah. Like, this doesn't do anything either, so I can't, like, even hide from them. Okay, fine.
Fantastic.
No, hit the wrong one. Okay, fine. Yeah, it means you have to kill all three of those without taking all four of those without taking damage 3 times in a row.
Hmm.
What the fuck? I might just not. Come on, let me jump! Whatever. I'll just do this. I don't care.
Thanks, Scoob. The mastermind really had us over a barrel that time.
Yeah, ran under one.
We caught the ghost of Redbeard on that freighter years ago. I wonder what he's doing here.
Jinkies! Watch out, guys! The creeper's chasing me!
Velma, wait a second. There's something on your glasses. The creeper ×2. Now this is a clue. And clues like this just don't fall into your lap by accident.
Raggy! Scoob!
should go find Daphne and
Careful,
Holly
chicken.
and put all our clues together.
And find that mastermind.
Find a secret lab.
A secret lab? Who told you about a secret lab, Scooby?
Ronnie did, before she disappeared with Daphne.
Come on, you two. You're coming with us.
Get this, Scoob. Fred wants us to stop our smorgasbording.
Aw.
Okay, guys. If you want to stay in this creepy cove all alone.
Reddy and I got rid of the roasts.
So, lots of goodies and no ghosts? Sounds better than a secret lab, huh, Scoob?
Yep, a roast-free room.
All right, then. We'll catch up with you later.
You big chickens.
Big chickens! What's this? Professor Graham's Tricky Sticky Gum Doohickey. What do you say, Scoob? Want to give it a try?
Okay, rhyme game.
It says here, this stuff will stick creeps in place so you can bounce off their heads.
The roast driver.
Yeah,
Like the ghost diver.
The roast driver.
Like, let's get out of here, Scoob!
Yeah.
It's a warp gate. Right.
Goodbye, keys.
Oh.
Alright, I guess. Oh my gosh, depth perception, please.
Right. Oh.
There we go.
You did it.
Rahoo. Whippy. Rahoo. Rahoo. Movie snacks. Rahoo. Right.
Okay.
Keys obtained.
Key get.
Key get.
Movie snacks.
Insert whatever emote that is with the cat with the glasses.
Cool cat.
Right.
A shine cat? Oh, clear. Different speed run. Sorry.
Da 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 da.
Right. Mommy.
Also, our favorite session. One nap.
Anyone there? Raggy! 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 Raggy!
I like how the barrel just disappears.
Don't worry about
one
it.
frame.
Gone.
Creepers! It's the creepers!
Trying to have some Doritos. Also have my drink I haven't touched. There we go.
Rummy!
Drink, drink.
Drink, drink.
Right?
Remember to hydrate. Remember, kids, if you don't hydrate, you'll dihydrate.
Raggy?
Reggie?
Raggy.
Reggie.
It's a warp day, right?
And in Samurai Legend, Musashi does have a neat art style. I
What,
dig it.
what makes it difficult to emulate? Someone who
I
has
would imagine the game just doesn't like it.
Right? Whippy! Rahoo! Rono! It's a zombie! Woohoo! Ruby snacks!
Have you checked it recently? I know PCSX2 has come really far. So have other emulators.
Yeah.
Ruby snacks. Right?
So something I mentioned with my coworker because I was talking about the job change stuff.
Rahoo!
Since he was watching a little bit of the keynote.
Uh-huh.
Just reading what Valor said. I see. Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
But I think it would be really funny if like White Mage got more offensive buttons and they're just from PvP. So it's like if I got the funny dash that gave the stacks for Glare 4. That'd be fun. Now, they obviously don't need to make it, you know, exactly like PvP with the Glare 4s, because obviously I have Glare and High Glare now that I'm alternating between. But also, like, maybe a like the limit break, like the big ass fuck off beam. I think that'd be a cool, you know, like 2-minute button or something. Or whatever long timer they want to give it.
Yeah.
Because again, like, these changes for Evolved are fine. But I'm still pushing one singular damage button over and over again with White Mage. Until I get enough to push the bigger damage button. It's like if they're removing Dia from my toolkit, that's another button I'm not pressing every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Ruby snacks.
Which I also, like, mentioned to my coworker. I'm like, as much as White Mage being turned more pseudo brain dead than it already kind of is, honestly, anything right now is still better than its current position, surprisingly. Like, that's the funniest thing.
It's not even that I would call it brain dead. You have other buttons. I just really think they need... White Mage just as a whole needs more complexity than just what it has.
Yeah, it's very boring. Which, you know, depending on the combat design and how much I'm gonna have to heal, could be good. Which I mentioned to my roommate of, like, I think a lot of the people who don't like White Mage's, like, new evolve changes are probably ones who don't do, like, my playstyle of, I want to try to keep people at full as often as possible. So I do a lot of, like, preemptive medicas for the regen. I slap regens on the tank pretty often, you know, if they're main tanking. One sec, headset.
They're probably the people that press glare too much.
What'd you say?
They're probably the people that press glare too much.
Yes. Yeah, but That's what I told my roommate. I'm like, there are probably people who don't like healing or don't heal very often, and they just leave people at like 50% and be like, no, they're fine. I don't need to heal them. They're at 50%. Or they're at 75%. I don't need to heal them.
Rummy.
I want to be a DPS, but I don't want to be in Q. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So it's like the new evolved system benefits my playstyle of what I imagine a healer being is keep people up at, you know, as high as you can get them more often than not. So I think I will benefit the most from that, you know, change. So I'm excited.
Rummy. Right.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we'll see if this works out in that favor of trying to make the jobs more unique
Rummy.
and really, you know, go in all in on their gimmick.
There we go.
Right.
I might actually have to delete a hotbar when that expansion comes out, though. So I won't need it.
Rummy. Right.
Because like I'll be going down from I think 26, 28 buttons down to like I don't know 16.
You put other stuff on it.
Yeah. That's what the mini ones are for.
Yeah.
So I guess I could delete those instead. I still haven't looked into like the new collapsible ones that they had from like 2 patches ago.
Beowulf, I'm pretty sure you're making a joke, but if you play again, let me know. I literally need one more recruitment code and I can get all the rewards.
Yippee!
Or
But why do you need 15 more hours specifically?
nice.
I see. Leet number. Leet
If you
hours.
wait until like the recruit a friend campaign or the returner campaign, I can probably invite you and get something like that way. Like Let's see. When was this one? It was last year in April, around this time. So probably get it soon. What were the deets? Yeah, if I invite a friend back and they purchase a subscription within 90 days of the return, I get a thing. They have to have been inactive for at least 90 days. Oh, did you log on recently?
That's ouch. Right?
Ah. It's okay.
It's Geronimo.
Trade the stupid things back in the back. And all the shortcuts close because it's really silly.
Right? Rummy.
It's like I did this again.
Right?
So you'd have to wait for the resub to the sub to run out and then not play for 90 days.
Yeah.
It's Geronimo.
Recommended compatibility layer. It actually told you the VPN to Japan to download the game.
It's all
Yeah, the other big question thing that we're gonna have to wait till, obviously Berlin, to get more information on is how the main tank off tank thing is gonna work. Of it's like, are specific tanks now going to be designated as, you know,
Yes.
main tank, off tank, similar to pure healer and barrier healers?
Yes, we already know that.
Okay. Look, I did not know whether or not that information that they showed on that slide was placeholder or not.
They mentioned Warrior, Gunbreaker, and Dark Knight will all be off tanks. The
Okay.
Paladin and the new tank will both be main tanks.
Mm-hmm.
right. Rummy.
So yes, it will be like let me get past this.
Behold my pure tank and then my barrier tank.
Ruby's
And the other thing they mentioned is that high-end content like extremes and savages, they won't require obviously having both of them, but they still say like it'll be way easier to clear if you do. Same with like barrier and
I would
region.
imagine.
And like regular content, like, will be fine. It does not matter who you have. They should have all the skills necessary to be just as good.
Yeah. That's so wild.
They were kind of already doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Like, certain tanks were just better at damage than tanking.
Well, I guess I'll have to level skip Paladin and start working on that eventually throughout the year.
I can just help you level Paladin.
My girl, I am not raising another class from level 1. Fuck you.
Got it at like 70 because you level skipped it already.
I didn't buy the level skip yet. That's why I'm buying the level skip.
I swear you bought it. Bought it already.
No, I did not. I talked about it and then I didn't follow through.
Okay. Then yes, buy the level skip.
Yeah.
I thought you had already had. I might be confusing it with what I did, which was I definitely bought the level skip and then didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, because I was thinking on buying it like, I think it might have been before Dawn Trail. I don't know, or after Dawn Trail, unsure. But it was definitely within the last year or two. So I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll level skip Paladin so I don't have to level another class from 1.
You know what I think you did? I think you level skipped Dark Knight.
Yeah, I know that for sure, but that was a while ago. That was like, I think an Endwalker. Or before Endwalker. No, it was in Endwalker, for sure. Because in Endgame Endwalker patch cycle, I was just like, yeah, I want more tanks. I'm now, more comfortable playing other roles other than just White Mage.
I wouldn't buy Fantasia's Velrith. If only because when the character creator comes out, they're gonna give us a bunch for like 2 patches.
Yep.
I've got like 5 free Fantasias because they just keep giving them out.
Gotta save one for the butt slider update.
That's so funny. That whole bit was so funny.
Yeah. No more Xenos. No.
I just love that he like did all the motions. It's like, all right, if you have a bigger butt, then like, stuff like you have your weapon and you have your cape, and then like there might be like some clipping, and everyone's just shouting, but Xenos. Xenos had all those things, and he didn't have clipping.
Yep.
And then it was just like, it's like, all right, fine. It's like, I'll talk to my team. Eventually, it's like, I'll talk to my team about the butt slider. Then the next question was, can we have like really long hair? Go down to like, the lower back, the upper butt. So he does the same like set of movements. It's like, all right, you have your hair like above your butt. You have a weapon on your back. You have capes. I like that might cause clipping. Everyone just starts shouting Xenos again. So he just goes, fine, I'll talk to the team about it. Don't bring up Xenos anymore.
I still appreciate that one question of like, can we get like tall aura, female auras?
It's like, why is there dimorphism on the Aura? Can we have giant dragon ladies?
It's like, look, I respect it, but I also better appreciate them being short queens. They should stay small.
Yeah, only villains get the butt slider. But I love one of the pictures the edit showed was the. There we go. I hit the button. Was Xenos with juicy written on his butt.
Yep, the juicy Xenos mod. Yeah, you have short buns. The Malvira.
They're still pretty tall.
A roadster token. Rummy.
That's true. That's why people play female Vera to be big.
Yeah.
Big woman. And Elzen, big women.
You play Elzen to be tall. I play Elzen because elf. We are not the same.
Yeah, those ears. Those big ol' ears. Edge bassoon.
Jesus Christ, that button has the worst hitbox.
It sure does.
Rummy.
I wouldn't be too surprised if that dude shooting at it didn't screw up the hitbox.
Right. Right. Ruby snacks. Right. Rummy. Right.
Here we go. I got those.
Cool. A roadster token.
Got him. That's right there. That door opens. Edge break soon.
Ruby snacks.
Frick. I committed too hard.
Your greed sickens me.
No ad, only money. And yeah, if you're sub, no ad on Twitch. I don't have the ability for you to do that on YouTube yet. I still don't even know if that's a perk you can get anyway. No, actually, no, it is. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Ruby snacks.
I definitely am thinking about joining a couple of channels that I watch a lot, but I just don't like the idea of Google having my card info.
It's a warp day, right?
Oh,
Ruby snacks.
I feel like there's something. Nope.
Right?
Did I not go for the snacks in here? I thought I did. I got everything else in here for sure. A little shop before his watch party? Maybe.
Right?
Would be in the cards. No, only a royal flush. Damn.
Rummy. Cool. A Ronster token.
I'm only missing like a box of snacks somewhere. I think I know where I'm missing them.
Can't believe you skipped Snacko.
Right? Rummy. Right?
Maybe?
Right? Right? Cool. A monster token. Right? Oh no. It's a warp gate. Right? Rummy. More ruby snacks.
Oh, wait, hold on. I know where
Yeah,
it's going.
listening to a little bit of that song. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a warp gate.
It's for these. We need 850.
Ruby snacks.
Yeah, I saw you down here.
So another thing that I was saving for Strim to talk about in relation to your subclass is wizards also for that same UA of the Primordial Warlock. They have a level 3 feature which is basically a mini moonbeam and is kind of like the core feature of your class is your elemental node. So you have a 5-foot radius thing that you just place down, and you can move it as a bonus action on each of your turns 30 feet. And you get features later that you could like teleport to it or whatever your elemental type is. While you're standing in it, you have immunity to that damage. And there's like one other thing at like high levels while you're standing in it. But the initial damage for it is really bad. Because it is a whole whopping D6 to start with at level 3.
Rummy.
But it functions, similar to Spirit Guardians, where it's like if they enter it on the first time, like when it's cast, if it's cast on top of them, and if they start if they move into it willingly, or if they end their turn in it, they'll have to make the saving throw for half the damage of the D6.
Oh boy.
Yeah, incredible value.
Ruby snacks.
And I think it's a deck save too, which, you know, notoriously is not a great save to target on the, you know, on monsters. So
It's true.
it's just like, I think like at level 3 that should probably start at 2d6. I think that is fine.
Yeah, 2d6 on its own.
Either that or make it scale like cantrips. So it's like at level 5, you would, you know, get it like upgraded. But I think it upgrades to 2d6 at level 6, and then I think at level 10 it upgrades to 3d6. But it's like, I think, you know, it. What?
I just heard the monster as I walked away from. Don't do that.
Don't do that, I'm walking here.
Oh my
I'm being a
god.
tall man.
Like, it was not a monster sound, it was very clearly, don't do that. It's like, watch I kill this guy. Yeah, like, like that sound, it was that voice, but don't do that.
I can barely hear it.
Turn it up. That one was really quiet, but still.
Yeah, so there would need to be some, you know, weird tweaks to the damage.
Don't worry. Anything that's stronger than, you know, the Ascendant Dragon Monk as it is right now is clearly too good.
Clearly.
I still find it bonkers they nerfed the freaking high level features so much. I'm like, why?
Yeah. Instead of auto damage, what if it was less auto damage?
What if it was less total damage that you get and they made a save for it?
Yeah, and a save.
What if we also reduced the aura to 10 feet?
Yeah. 30 foot at like level like
15?
14 or 15?
Yeah.
Pff, that's too much.
It was absurd, like how badly they neutered high level, and I'm just like, why? It's not that good.
Damn it, the jocks win again.
The nerds win again.
The nerds win again. The jocks lose. Meow.
Meow.
Help, Scooby! This shark has a bigger appetite than mine.
I mean, yeah, look at him.
Those butts
He's
over there
huge.
should take care of this guy. Try swinging for my legs, pal. Hold on, Raggy. Right.
And then for the rest of the class, they also had 2 new invocations that kind of fit into the new Primal Warlock class. And the level 5 invocation, at least level 5 for a prerequisite to grab this invocation. You choose a damage type: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Whenever you cast a spell that deals the chosen damage type, you can cause elemental energy to wreathe you until the end of your next turn. For the duration, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack roll, that creature takes 1d4 of the chosen damage type. Incredible.
A whole D4.
A whole d4
At level
for
5.
any time you're hit. Yeah, at level 5. That should be a d6. Either that or 2d4. It's like that's hilariously underpowered.
Gee, Scoob, we can get out of here. Like, follow me, pal. Okay, let's go. Right?
Part 2.
Ready, Lefty, Wilma, Rolly.
Hey, Scoob!
Scooby, we'll be glad to see you.
Hey, pal, what am I, chopped liver?
How'd you get over there?
Chopped liver.
Don't worry about it.
Careful, Scoob! That vat is filled with acid.
Acid?
Come on, Scooby. You can do it. We're almost at the end of this mystery.
And I've got a plan.
Okay, here I come. Ooh.
Dead.
Ditch. And then Scooby died. The end.
Right? Phew.
Good job, Scooby. But why would anybody need this much acid anyway? The acid in those vats is used for etching. It was used to make those funky lenses that were in my glasses.
This must be part of the professor's top secret invention.
Jinkies! And now I know just what it is. The professor was making super real holograms.
Like, what on earth is a hologram?
Holograms are images made out of solid light, Shaggy. Like the creeper from my glasses.
Like, wow! So that's where all the monsters have been coming from.
Jeepers.
Really? There's no roasts?
That's right, Scooby. No ghosts. Now listen up, gang. I've got a
No, he said roasts.
Scooby's
The
gonna
roasts
need
are
to
gone.
mastermind
We ate 'em.
for it to work.
Me?
And that will buy us all the time we need to turn the
Oh,
tables
why are the
on
roasts
Frights.
always gone?
Yeah, and then he'll face the fright. Ready, Scoob? I'm not going anywhere.
Well, would you do it for a Scooby snack? How about a whole box of Scooby snacks?
Okay. Well, I'm ready. Right?
Don't worry, mate. I understand. The rum's always gone. It's a shame.
Ah, yes. Soon it will all be mine. My brilliant plan is working perfectly. All that remains is... What? Impossible. How did you, a worthless cur, make it this far?
I don't know.
Well, your luck ends here. As well as all 9 of your lives.
I think that's cats. I'm not a cat.
field.
I'm not your average villain with an evil mind.
Can't believe he took damage.
Nope.
Scrub.
Yeah, right. Clearly not a problem with 6 enemies dealing with recoil.
Hey, look! Is that Don Knotts? Scooby! Boom! It laughs this off. Much you need to know who's running the show. You've done it.
Yeah.
Now I'm really mad. Scooby-Doo. No, that's a Scooby-Don't. Done it now.
They put the worst enemy to spawn on phase 2 here.
Yeah.
Scary, scary. Scary, scary. Time is up. You've done it now. Now I'm really
Like, literally the worst thing they could have put here is what they did. What?
No, that's a Scooby-Don't.
Shrug.
Now I'm really mad. Why, that's positively shocking.
Look, gang, there he is. Now it's time to get to the bottom of this mystery. Come on, gang, let's see who the mastermind really is.
Wait, Fred. Like I think I know who this guy really is. It's that spooky groundskeeper, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank the spooky groundskeeper. It's always the spooky groundskeeper. What do you people have against groundskeepers? Huh, some detectives. Why don't you just say the butler did it? But no, it's always got to be the groundskeeper, don't it? Anytime some ghost scares somebody off a well-kept lawn, it's just got to be the groundskeeper. Like we couldn't just put up a sign that says keep off the grass. Nah, I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit.
As I was saying, let's see who the mastermind really is.
It's Professor Alexander Graham.
Oh, me? Oh, my.
Uncle Alexander? I don't believe it.
I knew it all the time.
Something just doesn't add up. If you ask me, someone's playing a nasty trick. A trick of the light. Wow! That was just another hologram. Holly, what are you doing there?
Zoinks! But Holly's right.
Wrong, Shaggy. That Holly was just another hologram. The real Holly has been the mastermind the entire time. Think about the clues.
Remember how Holly said she followed all of our cases? Only she'd know enough about our old foes to program holograms of them.
And I noticed how she passed through that rail near the secret lab.
Yeah, I saw that in the cutscene.
Yep.
If Elaine was around, she'd have the perfect alibi.
But what I
That
don't
was not a
get is
goof.
how she got the professor
Yep.
here. In a mastermind costume, no less.
Well, that's simple. She used my patent-pending, dressed for supper, suck you upper. I spent so much time in the lab that I built a device that could get me dressed and to the front door in seconds. That way I can...
Be on time to pay the pizza delivery man.
Exactly.
Holly must have used it to get here ahead of us and switch places with her uncle.
Who she'd already stuffed up there.
It was very uncomfortable, let me tell you.
Like, and don't forget the most important clue of all. Hologram. Get it? Hologram. Hi, kill me.
But why, Holly? Why go through all of this? You guys would have caught my uncle, and when he was sent to jail, I'd steal his super hologram invention and claim I came up with it myself. I would have made a fortune, too.
Well, it was a good plan.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it, too, if not for you meddling kids and your pesky dog.
Huh?
Here, Professor, let me help you.
Oh, thank you, kids. I don't know how to repay you.
Well, all these fiddles are a great start. Hey! Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Oh man, fake fiddles.
Fake fiddles. Got him.
Gobadum.
I
You did it.
Nope. So I get to mute the stream audio. I don't know if this is actually copyrighted audio or not. It probably is.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, guitars. Gary Buttboy Putman. It's a short, like, 8-hour game. If you know what you're doing.
Mhm.
Rasmig the Bug Killer Pelurian. Ray Noodles. I'm not gonna pronounce that name. Jason, that guy, Donnie.
Excellent.
I love the nicknames. It's like a dubstep version of a Scooby-Doo theme. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This voiceover recorded at Sound Deluxe Studios. The mastermind was Tim Curry. That's incredible. He just kind of slid in there. I was like, hello, it's me. That might be the most serious role I've ever heard him in.
Yeah.
I do also love, I don't know if you heard it during the final boss, but was just like, look, is that Don Knotts? All right. Like, I need like a little bit more progress. Did I miss a warp gate somewhere? Oh, I need a little bit more Snecko. I know where we can get more Snecko. This is one part of the game that I never did. On stream.
Ruby snacks. Rahoo! Rummy.
And it's a bunch of trivia stuff, and some of it's wrong. I very much did not watch the same stuff that we did.
Mhm.
Reaper.
Run. Rummy. That's out.
Snackos.
Snackos.
Ruby snacks.
Who put all these dag blasted Scooby snacks?
No, I've eaten them. Anyway. So anytime you collect all the snacks in an area, you get like a little extra bitty booze in this thing.
Hmm.
So like, you know, like the behind the scenes stuff. Then it's like, you know, you gotta collect, you know, all the snacks in a Mystic Manor area to get that picture. But, you know, you can just look at all the stuff. Then like the monster tokens, you know.
Mhm.
You get like a little trivia. I don't think we've gotten all the monster tokens, but we've gotten a lot of them. I know some of these episode names are wrong, by the way. We don't have the creeper. Sure, I think like some of the episode descriptions are wrong. Yeah, a good medium is rare. Scooby and the gang join a mysterious fortune teller for a seance. I don't think that's the right episode for that. That one's correct. We don't have the Ghost of Captain Moody. I think that one's one of the ones that's incorrect. Decoy for a dog napper is technically correct. Yeah, the Green Ghost, a bicycle built for Boo. Shaggy's bike is stolen just as he starts his paper route. That is not the episode the Green Ghost shows up in. There might be an episode a Green Ghost shows up in, but it is not the first one. I don't remember what the episode is called, but it's like, you know, they go to a haunted house on an island with 5 other people, and they're like, all right, whoever's here in the morning gets the share of the fortune. Yeah, while sailing, Shaggy and Scooby collided with a mystery ship. That's not what happens. They collide in the island, or on the island, because they can't see it. Haunted house hang-up is correct. This is in fact correct. I would hope so.
Yeah.
Go away, ghost ship. The sea creature. The Frickert Fracas. Mysterious man invites the gang for a stay on a farm overrun with scarecrows. Technically not correct. The episode name is correct, though. After crossing a pole-wielding zombie, the kids and Scooby flee to a small village. I think that's technically correct. Don't even remember where some of these tokens were. The gang stumbles on an empty coffin. I think that's very technically correct. Yeah, which is which, because there were two monsters that episode. And we missed a warp gate somewhere. Where did we miss one?
No question, Mega Man.
It's a warp gate.
Not that one.
It's a warp.
We'll go one by one until I figure out where this warp gate is. Oh, there it is. Can't spot for a grave plot one. Oh, okay.
It's a warp gate. Right? Right? It's a werewolf.
I will come back.
Got him.
Did it.
Right. We'll keep going this way because there's a shortcut to get back.
It's a werewolf.
Mhm.
Ruby snack.
That.
Right? Right?
I'm over here! Boom and doom down in the tomb. Just to here, I might as well grab these. This has the area with the most annoying snacks. If you remember, the switches be open for the coffins.
Mhm.
So each one of those technically has 4 Scooby snack boxes in it. However, only one per entry can have it. And they can repeat.
Hmm.
So we're just entering that area over and over again until you go, alright, I've gotten Scooby snacks from this box, and from this one, and from this one, and from that one.
Fun.
Yeah. There's a couple of things in this game that were like, this wasn't really well thought out, was it? Yeah, I think I know what happened here. I think the game spawns you a bit further in. And you have to go back to get the, the gate. Go ahead and get these while we're here.
Ruby snacks.
Really populated roof. I guess they all move from that side to that side.
Groovy.
It tastes like flesh. Jesus, dude. Yeah, see, it's like
Wow.
right there. It spawns you like right
Yeah.
here, so you don't go immediately go
Yeah.
back.
It's a warp gate.
But congratulations, that's basically the game.
Yippee!
Eat up all them Scooby snacks, you hear? Food doesn't grow on trees. Well, except for fruit, but never mind.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore those orange trees or apple trees.
I love in like a couple of the windows you can see like figures moving back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Eat up all them Scooby snacks.
All right, but what was our percentage after finishing the game? 92%.
Nice.
That's pretty darn good.
That's pretty good.
Except for fruit, but never mind.
There is no 101%. It is just getting everything. You have to unlock all the snack gates, activate all of the work points, get all of the Scooby snacks,
Another 60 years and then I can
get
retire.
all the monster
Maybe I'll take up
tokens,
gardening.
and I believe you also technically have to activate them in the Monster Gallery. And that's it.
Warm, getting warmer, hot. Nope, now you're cold. Colder, freezing. I'm just messing with you. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm just blabbering.
Yeah, Mystery Machine looking a little small.
Yeah, just a little small.
They also, like, look at that. They even modeled the inside of the Mystery Machine.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the dials on the dashboard in the steering wheel. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The bottom's looking a little barren. It's a little like a little like a floaty
Well,
seat.
non-existent.
But, little like a floaty seat there, but you know.
Yeah.
I'll probably get 100% on it, but I will leave my 2 cents. I'm like, I really don't think this achievement is. Some of these achievements are really fun. I have other Scoober games that are also really fun, so. They're like slightly more janky than this one, though. But I still think they're good.
Dad blasted, what are you up to now?
She sure had me fooled. Now go pick up your mess. Honestly, the achievements for the other PS2 Scooby game are even worse. But I think I will end the stream for there because I got some other stuff I gotta do. So yeah. I just saw the picture you sent me. Oh. Oh.
No more Xenos.
No more Xenos. Let's take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. There is no stream Tuesday. There might be a stream Thursday. I gotta really figure out if I'm taking my computer in. I probably will take it in tomorrow. Because the USB stuff is really starting to cause a lot of issues. And I'm gonna be like, look, I know you said there was no issues, but there's gotta be some sort of issue. It's like, I'll tell you what the problem was, is like, I probably shouldn't be leaving the room with my headset anyway, but like, I've not had a problem with it before. But,
Yeah.
I didn't take my headset off when I went into my room, and it shut off. But in the process, also, made all the USB slots basically non-responsive.
Huh.
So, like the Elgato was still working, so I could still play, like, Persona 3, and I think my mic was still active, but, like, my keyboard, my mouse and keyboard, like, wouldn't work at all. I couldn't move the mouse at all.
Weird.
Like, even plugging it in and moving it to another slot, or moving other stuff around, did not work. Until I restarted the computer. And then the other day, I had my external hard drive plugged in, and it's got all of the games on it. And it was, you know, the sound, like, you know, when you plug something in and Windows recognizes it, and then secondarily the sound that when you take it out,
Yeah.
it was playing that rapidly when I plugged it in, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
So I like really should not be doing this stuff. So I'm gonna try and get that, like, if I need a new motherboard, if that's the problem, or something else, like, just because if they try to tell me that there's no issue, I'm like, my brother in Christ, there is absolutely an issue here. But regardless, that's for me to figure out, and I've got potential help to try and pay for it if I've got to get a new part. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you are in the Discord. That's where I'm going to put those updates. But otherwise, potentially stream Thursday. No stream Tuesday, no matter what. Stream on Thursday, if there is one, will be at 10 a.m. Central Time.
Are we streaming patch content
No.
on Wednesday?
No.
Okay.
No. One, I don't think I'll have my computer by then anyway. I may have to
But I took Wednesday off.
Because you can still do the patch content, but I'm not streaming it.
Okay.
I'm not playing on my computer, I play on my PS5.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
I just told you not to do it on Tuesday because I have final and work.
Yeah. Anyway, goodbye.
Goodbye. If no stream Thursday, stream Sunday.